evaluation technique. So when I create a marked document, what is the distortion that I have inflicted on it from the original document, or was I successfully successful in providing robustness against attacks? Like attacks is also benchmarking is another thing that we have to work on. Also, large-scale user study. We want people to read the document and say, "Oh, yeah, it's meaningful," and your watermark created, like, instead of just the machines. The watermark document is very meaningful and it doesn't disturb my reading. Or we want to increase the capacity and the resilience. We want to also try different languages. We have been working on English because English has, there are many tools available for English and different genres, like different types of documents like novels. That's all. Are there any questions?
Questions? I have one. This trade-off between meaning, introducing ambiguity, where.
Can you use the mic?
Where this trade-off with meaning, so that you're introducing ambiguity into the document in order to fool the adversary, but hopefully not fool the intended recipient.
Mm-hmm.
Presupposes that you know a lot about the communication anyway. But do you have a clear set of measures for some of these? I mean, what conditions can you assume ambiguity? And what is it? So I mean, I can see various other things. So for example, if you were able to say this document has been modified and that were sufficient, then there would be some other techniques. Do you have a real clear delineation of what are the assumptions that are appropriate in given situations?
Yeah, some of the distortion metrics that we have put also tries to capture that. For example, there can be different similarity metrics that we use. So I have told you about a graph that has the similarities as the weights on the edges. So there can be several similarity metrics that we use to define what is a similar word between two. That is an automatic way. The other way that we are thinking about is a practical way. For example, when I am watermarking the document, I can perform it as the author is typing the document, or I can just perform it before he saves it, and I can ask him, like, I'm planning to replace this word with this and this and this. They are like equally possible for me. Do you like, which one do you like? Or whenever I'm doing a replacement or like changing a sentence into another sentence, I can ask the consent of the author. Because the thing that we have, like the advantage we have, is when the author is writing the text, he's there and I can just ask him about it because it is not a time consuming event for him. So he can approve the changes that I do so that I know whether it is disturbing the reader's understanding of the text.
Other questions? Okay, I'd like to thank you.
Thank you.